Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're into powerful and unique comic book characters, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the world of nature-powered heroes and villains with 10 characters who can control plants. These botanical badasses and eco-warriors use the power of nature to fight, defend, or sometimes even destroy. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite plant-powered character, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new video. Let's get into it. Poison Ivy is one of the most well-known characters when it comes to plant control. Before becoming a villain, Pamela Isley was a botanist who already had a strong connection with nature. Her transformation gave her the power to control plants with her mind. She's been a constant threat to Batman and a fierce protector of the environment. Ivy uses her powers to strike fear into anyone who harms nature. She can make plants attack, defend, or trap enemies at will. Ivy is also immune to poisons and toxins, making her even harder to stop. Through plants, she can communicate across distances and produce pheromones to control others. Her mix of science and power makes her incredibly dangerous. With nature on her side, Ivy is never alone in battle. Groot, the lovable alien from Guardians of the Galaxy, has a powerful connection to plant life. One of his main abilities is Chlorokinesis, allowing him to control the growth and movement of his own wooden body. But this power also extends to plants around him. He can manipulate trees, roots, and vines in creative and powerful ways. Groot may be quiet, but his abilities speak volumes. In the comics, he once turned an entire forest into a fighting force. The trees moved under his command, acting as an army to protect his allies. This shows just how strong his bond with nature truly is. Groot doesn't just talk to plants, he leads them. With his strength and heart, he's a true hero of the green. Swamp Thing bond with plant life began long before his monstrous form. Once a brilliant botanist named Alec Holland, his life changed after a lab explosion mixed with a mysterious formula and magical forces. Instead of dying, he was reborn as the Swamp Thing. Now a powerful elemental, he became a protector of nature and a force beyond human understanding. His knowledge and connection to the green make him one of DC's most unique characters. As an earth elemental, Swamp Thing has superhuman strength, regeneration, and total control over plant life. He can grow massive structures, summon vines, or create barriers in an instant. One of his most amazing powers is shifting his consciousness anywhere in the world, rebuilding his body from local vegetation. Swamp Thing is more than just a monster, he's nature's one action. Mantis. If you've seen Mantis in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, you might think she's just a quirky empath, but the comics tell a very different story. In the source material, Mantis is incredibly powerful and possesses a wide range of abilities. Among them is Chlorokinesis, the power to mentally control plant life. This makes her a versatile and unpredictable hero in the Marvel Universe. She's far more than just emotional insight. Mantis has used her plant powers in some surprising ways. She once boosted Groot's growth and even changed the makeup of his sap to become flammable. In another case, she created a full plant-based body to use for astral travel. Her mastery over vegetation goes far beyond simple manipulation. Mantis proves that empathy and raw power can go hand in hand. Cornelia Hail. Comic books go far beyond Marvel, DC, or Image. There are plenty of gems from other publishers too. One of them is Witch, a magical girl series originally published by Disney Italy in 2005. It became especially popular among young girls around the world. The story follows 5 teens who gain elemental powers to fight evil across dimensions. Among them is Cornelia Hail, the guardian of Earth. With her Earth-based powers, Cornelia can control soil, rock, and vegetation with ease. She uses her abilities to create plant-based attacks or shields and to manipulate the battlefield. Her connection to nature makes her one of the strongest in the group. Cornelia proves that heroes don't need to be adults to be powerful. She brings elegance, strength, and determination to every mission. Demeter, the Greek goddess of the harvest, plays a key role in Wonder Woman's mythological world. She's deeply tied to the forces of nature, especially plant life and agriculture. Like other gods of Olympus, she has abilities such as shape-shifting, teleportation, and superhuman strength. But her true power comes from her deep connection to Earth and its cycles. Demeter embodies the essence of growth and renewal. In DC's New 52, she took on the name Harvest and appeared with a more plant-like, earthy appearance. She demonstrated full control over vegetation, including summoning vines and creating plant constructs. One of her most impressive feats was forming a massive plant-based avatar in battle. As both a nurturing force and a powerful deity, Demeter stands as nature's divine protector. Nature Girl, Lindley, also known as Nature Girl, is a young mutant whose abilities are deeply tied to the natural world. As her name suggests, she has a unique connection to nature, though her full potential remains unexplored. Still a student with the X-Men, Nature Girl's powers are growing as she learns to harness them. Her abilities have already made her a valuable asset to the team, even though she's just starting her journey. While she hasn't yet demonstrated full control over plants, she can communicate with them and even influence their actions. In addition, Nature Girl can communicate with and control animals, using them as extensions of her will. Her connection to the living world around her makes her an intriguing and promising young mutant. With time, she could become one of the X-Men's most powerful members. Briar Thorne is a powerful supervillain and druid with the ability to go toe-to-toe with the Justice League Dark. He has battled against heroes like Zatanna and the Challenger, using the very forest around him to launch his attacks. His mastery of magic makes him an incredibly formidable foe, as he taps into the primal forces of nature to fight. Briar Thorne is no stranger to dark magic and manipulation. His powers allow him to control both the weather and plant life, whether living or dead. In addition, he can regenerate his physical form, create illusions, and drain the strength from his enemies. With his vast array of magical abilities, Briar Thorne is a dangerous threat who uses the natural world to bend others to his will. His connection to nature makes him a force of destruction, capable of taking down even the most powerful heroes. Klara Prast, a young mutant with the ability to communicate with and control plants, has had a troubled life. From an early age, she discovered her powers, but her superstitious family arranged a marriage with an older, abusive man who mistreated her physically, mentally, and emotionally. Despite the hardships, Klara's life changed when she was discovered by the Runaways, who offered her a place in their team. With their support, she found a sense of belonging and hope. As a mutant, Klara can not only communicate with plants, but also control their growth and manipulate them at will. She can create shields from plant life for protection or use them to attack her enemies. Her powers make her a valuable asset to the Runaways, and her resilience in overcoming her past proves she is a strong and capable hero in the making. Pphanie, the 13th deity from the Wicked plus the Divine Pantheon in Image Comics, is a force to be reckoned with. Known as the Destroyer, she combines immense power with a fiery temper, making her a deadly threat to anyone who crosses her. As the Greek goddess of spring, rebirth, and the queen of the underworld, her powers are as diverse as her roles. In the comics, Phanie's Chlorokinesis is her most prominent ability, which she uses in offensive and devastating ways. She summons massive vines from the earth, wielding them as deadly tentacles or whips to strike her enemies. Her control over plant life is so formidable that even other gods from the Pantheon are challenged by her strength. Phanie's powers make her one of the most feared deities in the series, as she can turn nature itself into a weapon of destruction. Whether in battle or in the underworld, Pphanie proves to be an unstoppable force. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more superhero content. Your support means a lot. See you in the next video.